Hey, y'all. Hey.
Happy New Year.
Hi. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're back.
Happy New Year. We are back. Oh my God. We are maybe like 5 minutes late. We apologize, but we were having some technical difficulties today, man. They're trying to stop us from getting on here, being with y'all tonight. We were not having it. We had to push through. We apologize for being late. We are usually always on time. If you are here and you waited and you like, no, ladies and lyrics coming on, I'm going to say on here, thank you so much. And if you have friends who decided they were going to leave, tell them to come back. No, they came
Yes.
back. They back. But we're
Hey.
excited, y'all. We've been on a little break for the holidays and we have not been live, though we did have some shows for you all. We have not been live in a couple of weeks. So we are just so happy to be back. If you are on, say hi. Hello. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year. Hi, Karen. Is there anybody else want to shout out and say hi? Again, we apologize for being late. I hope some people didn't drop off because we're a few minutes late and they come back on and see that we are on. We're excited to be back. We have some great stuff in store for y'all this year. Ty, Diane, and I, we've been behind the scenes, putting our heads together. What else can we do with ladies and lyrics to make it hot, and exciting for you all? So we are so happy to be back, ready to get this year started off. 2022. It's been a little crazy with everything that's going on, but we're not going to talk about that. So we just want to talk about ladies and lyrics and welcome you all back. So hey, Diane. Hey,
Hey.
Ty. Happy New
Hey.
Year. How are
Happy
y'all
New
doing
Year.
tonight?
Outstanding. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Was thinking about the show. Was thinking about chit chat. And you know what? It's the new year. Even though we can begin whenever we want to, but it seems it's something about the new year feeling and saying to yourself, I have a restart. I can press. This is how I feel. I have pressed the restart button on my life. Hi Lynette. Happy New Year. I
Happy
pressed
New
the
Year.
restart button on my life, but then I just started the coach in me just started thinking. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna be my own client. And what would I say to myself? What would I say to my clients? And the first thing I say to them is get a blank piece of paper because you can
Mhm.
create the life that you want. And that's the space I'm in now. I am in creating the life that I want. 2020 is going to be everything and more for me.
2022.
22. 2022. Thank you. That just slid right on up. 2022. So I wrote down a few things because I
Before you
feel
jump into that, Diane, let's just let Ty chime in. How you doing, Ty? How things going before we kind of get into
oh yeah,
the
right,
tricky
because I
stuff?
was getting to go
Yeah.
off.
Oh, so it's the year of 40 for me. So I am getting excited. It's like 40, 50, 60. So Devonia 50, Diane 60. So I am excited. As y'all can see, I put my whole name today
Matt.
because, 2022, the year of affirmation. That's right, Lynette. Okay, so when I publicly released myself, I guess I went by Tab because I felt like my personal name was like a personal piece of me. It was like the only way you knew my whole name is if you really knew me, and it was like my way of um, holding back a piece of me. But then I started going to the library a lot lately, and I was looking at all of these authors who put their whole names, especially those who come from like the African cultures, and they put their whole name. And I was thinking like even when I Google myself, sometimes there's other Ty Youngs that come up, and then I begin to think about the Beyoncés and the Solanges and those that have these unique names, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to show up in this second half of my life, because that's what I call it. I don't know how much longer, how many more years God is gonna bless me with. I hope it's a lot. I hope to live to 100. But whatever's in the second half of my life, I want to show up in fullness. And showing up in fullness means showing up as my whole name. So that's
Okay,
that.
like that. I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Tyanika or Tyunica.
Tynika.
Tiny.
Tanika.
Tiny. So the U is not
The
pronounced.
U is not
Silent.
pronounced.
Tynika. See, I was calling you Tyunica. Okay. Tynika.
So even my co-hosts are. This is a good moment. This is good TV. That's what they would call that in the producing world. So Tynika. So you can still call
Tanika.
me Ty if you feel
Tynika. Yeah.
comfortable with
Tanika.
that.
Call you
Yes.
Tanika.
Showing up. Yes,
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I think there's so much in a name, too. It
Hmm.
is. I really believe that. So much in a name. And just
Yes. Yes.
naming things. Just think about a name showing ownership too, right? Or belonging. Because when we have children, what do? We name them. I mean, that's just powerful. When you get a pet, what do? You name it. And names are just really important in labels. I like that you're coming up. Tynika, Tynika, Tynika.
Tynika.
The English teacher in me wants to pronounce it different. But
And
Tynika,
And you
yes.
know what, real quick before Diane goes back into her story, all my life that was always an issue. People couldn't pronounce my name and things of that nature. So when I was growing up, I used to just be like, just call me Lisa. I don't know where I got that name from.
So,
Yeah, but I would say that, just call me Lisa. And then even as I got older and started working, and this was always the problem, couldn't pronounce my name and this and that. And I think something I think about Iyanla Van Zant, when she tells people to pronounce her name, she tells them, pronounce my name correctly. My name is Iyanla. She says it. And so it has caused me to kind of like take on that persona a little bit, like no longer be afraid to correct people when it comes to my name, and um being more assertive about it. I'm
yeah,
not going to make it easy for you by just saying, just call me Ty. No, my
I,
name is Tynika. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
mean, I'm
Absolutely.
not that much a stickler about it, but still, my mama named me this, so let me walk in it.
Ty, I think it'll be easy. I'm just saying, it's easier for people to call you Tynika if you say Tynika. It's not
Yeah,
hard. But when you look at the spelling, that's what
yeah.
makes it like, So I'm gonna defend other people because the English teacher in me is going. But if you say Tynika, that's easy enough. But if I look at the spelling, I wouldn't think that. But you're right. You shouldn't let people get away with it. Devonia, people try to chop. I'm like, no, it's Devonia, Devonia. Yes. I'm like, and it's hard for people to pronounce for some strange reason. But I digress because we're getting ready to get some good music. Real talk with us, dope women. Let's get
Absolutely.
it. What's going
Yeah.
on?
Well, we
Yes.
still got some time because Diane got to talk about her story.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That's what.
You
Yeah.
know, it's funny that
We've been gone too long. We've been gone
we've
too
been
long.
going for a minute. We have. Um, it's funny how you talk about that you're talking about your name. I was listening to Will Smith book, powerful book. It's funny, Kareem said to me, Mommy, are you finished? I said, you want to read it? You want to listen to it? He said, I'm not really interested in his story, to know his life. But I said, for me, I want to take the lessons and I want to, just being able to go in his mind and just look at his life and take things out and say, oh, I can apply this to my life and I can apply that to my life. But anyway, he talked about names. He said, there's something in a name. And he said, my name is Will. So to will everything to him. So I said, oh, what does my name mean? So I went to Google and my name means divine. And I'm like,
oh,
oh my God. Then I looked up my kids' names. But just to know that the meaning, that it means something just more than it's more than just a name. Because like you said, Divania, we look up our children names. It's a story behind why you name your child that, or Even my puppy, her name is Mocha. It didn't come out the sky. I looked it up and she was brown. And I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna," she's not brown no more. But anyway, I was like, that's gonna, be nice for her, that name. So I get it with the name. I feel names are um it is important, and it's important to call you who you are. You know, I used to say people calling me Diana. That's not my name, but that is my name. It's just in a different language, but it's still Diane. But what I wanted to say was, for me, I'm starting, it's the beginning, I'm starting with a blank page. So everything from, not that it's erased, but I'm just starting the beginning. Um, Creating what I want 2022 to look like, and being strategic, being speaking,
Mm-hmm.
doing and seeing, taking time out for myself, reading more, self discovery, being still, hearing and seeing God and the universe, not in some things, but in everything that I do, and just also reinventing myself. And that reinvention doesn't mean that there's things that's not already there. Or maybe I should just say I'm in a space of moving more and just being focused and being more hearing and listening to the universe. And it's just so funny because it's like I was doing my vision board and I looked through the same magazines last year. I never completed the vision board. But this year, because I said that and because I'm moving like that, God is showing me things. Now, y'all know I'm on a Daniel fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a Daniel fast. And I just ran across this paper. I was looking in the book and it just talked about peelings of some fruit and vegetables. I'm just saying, I looked in this magazine before, I didn't see it, but I'm just saying, being able to hear and see God in everything. And that's just one example, that he knows that I'm cleaning, trying to live more healthy and more being more clean, just to be able to see that and say, to me, he's saying, you don't have to be wasteful. You can
Mm-hmm.
use those peelings, even the onion peelings, the outside of the onion that we throw away, that got so many vitamins and stuff in them. So
Yeah.
I'm really doing a cleanse, inside, outside, just all around. And I feel absolutely wonderful because I'm going into 60. Like, what? Here we are. Yes.
Yes. Even
I'm
for me, I told my, okay, so I have this friend. She is always working out. She goes to the gym all the time. And I said, you know what? If I want to be serious about working out and getting this weight off of me, I have to go with somebody who's never gonna make an excuse. And so
Ooh,
I've been thinking about somebody told me, they was like, if you want to, wherever you want to go in life, assess the five closest people in your life and see where they're going. Are they going in the direction that you want to go? So for me, I want to lose weight. So I want to work with somebody that I know is working out, who eats healthy and all of that. And so I chose her to be on this journey.
It's just so funny how this conversation is evolving because my post today. Yeah, so let me tell y'all really quick. I'm posting 50 to 50. I'll be
Mm.
50. I'm on the 18th day now, so 30 some days I'll be 50 years old. So today, the 18th day, I posted like some advice. I called it some tough love. And then I said, stop making excuses. Stop it. Stop it. And then I went through, just stop with, I don't know where to start. Oh, I don't have the money. Oh, I don't have the time. Because you don't know where to start, ask somebody. If you don't have the time, make the time. If you don't have the money, save the money. So that was my post. Stop making excuses because you're going to keep making excuses.
yeah,
I mean, it's easy to do that.
It's
But
easy.
stop it, because you can
absolutely.
live. If you want to do something, you're going to do it. But
Yep.
the problem is you're not motivated enough, or you just don't want it that bad. You don't want it bad enough. And that's
Yeah,
why you keep coming up with excuses to why you can't
absolutely.
do it. So I just put it out there. And I don't know who like it and who don't like it. But we got to stop making excuses about why we can't do something, because I personally don't believe in it, because I don't live like that. And my son brought that to my attention. Then we're going to move on to our lyrical. He was like, Mom, I work with these people and I'm looking at them and how they are struggling, you know, how hard they have it. And he was like, every time I get in a space where I feel like I don't know what to do, I think about you. And I was like, man, how did my mama raise? And I'm just telling you what my son said. This is not even stuff coming from me. How did my mama raise 4 kids on her own? How did she do all the things that she did and raise us? And he said, that's what motivates him. That's what motivates him. So it just made me start thinking about where do I get those things from? Where did that come from in me? And that's one of the things. I don't make excuses. I don't have time to make excuses. I have to get things done, hook or crook, right? So if you want to make things happen, make them happen and stop making excuses. So Ty, that's for you today. I'm glad you're there, but stop it with the excuses, because you can do it. You can do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know I can.
Yes. Yeah. And one day at a time.
Yeah.
I know for me, I have to do one day. Like I'm doing a Daniel Fair. I promise you, that other side of me, that negative side that tried to get loud, and I said, shut up, go ahead and get you some fish. Just say that you're not going to just do all fruit and vegetables. Just go ahead and have you a little salmon in there. And I was driving. I said, let me get me some salmon. But you know what? I went in the grocery store. I didn't get the salmon because I said, I love what I eat. And I'm not going to let that do, but I'm taking it one day at a time, no matter what. And I'm in a group, and I thought everybody was starting with me. My son was like, oh, we're not starting till late. I said, I started already. So I feel good that I didn't wait for someone else to start. I just went and took the initiative and just went and I did it. Like Devonia said, with no excuses. And that's another thing. This year for me, it's no excuses. I'm going to get it done, but a day at a time, because if I think the end, I won't do it. But if I if I just stay right here, I'm good. I have 5 days under my belt. To me, that's huge.
Amen.
5 days. I've been eating clean, and I feel good. And guess what? I can run up and down those steps. You better ask somebody. And I ain't. Okay. I mean, yeah. So
yeah. This is the. I'm changing 20. I'm going to add to that affirmation. And 2022 is the year no excuses for us.
Absolutely.
No excuses.
Oh, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna write that on my vision board.
Put that on my vision.
2022, the year of no excuses.
You know what? I have it on my vision board.
I love it
on my vision board.
Yes.
No excuses. I do.
What is it? I don't know what's wrong with Leo. Leo was just whining, and I took him out. I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't know if you hear him. But he is being no, he went. I think he might have to go out, and I've taken him out already. So let me see if I can get some reinforcements up here. All right, to take him out. Okay, so no excuses 2022. But you know what? Here we go. It's time for our very first song of the year of 2022. So Diane, Ty, and I, we have decided that for this year, we're going to do a month of themes. So every month we'll have a new theme every month. And we thought that January would be a good month to focus on songs that focus on starting over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, January, New Year, so starting over. And our first song is about a woman who we played maybe 1 or 2 of her songs in the past. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. She's still kicking out songs like 30 years in the industry now, and looks amazing. And the title of her song is Amazing. Yeah, so she looks amazing. And this song just dropped last month in December. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, and we'll talk about it after Ty gives a little snippet. Our very first song of the year is Amazing.
I got a little different way we're gonna do it, because I thought this would be fun.
Hey,
so watch this.
I don't pay no mind. Every day like my birthday, bring the cake in, bring the cake in, bring the cake in. I feel good, I feel great, man. I feel
So
But
where the
hopefully I
video
can
is
go.
available, that's what we gonna be seeing when we rocking these
Yes.
songs. Cause I thought when I was thinking about pulling the clip, for the song, I was like, this video that she got for it is so hot. So I was like, and she's amazing. She's 50. I think she turned 50 this year. I mean
She's 50.
last year. Yeah, she turned 50 last year.
Yeah.
And we all know publicly she is starting over. I think her divorce isn't more than a year old yet. I don't even think her divorce is a
Really?
year old. Yeah, I don't think it's a year yet. Or that it was settled, rather. And her going through all that she's been going through, so she's celebrating herself, she's coming into herself, and she's like, look, I'm gonna celebrate every day, not just on an occasion, but I'm celebrating every day. And that's what I think we should do, kicking off this new year, celebrating every day. But go ahead, Devonia, I'm sorry.
No, I was like, I saw the video. I was like, hey, what? She surprised us because we didn't know she was going to show the video either. But yes, this is how we doing in 2022. It's going down on Ladies and Lyrics. But okay, so let me just start with, I don't even know where to start because I told Diane when I first heard the song, I was like, no, I am not
I
feeling it.
said, read the
Didn't I
lyrics.
tell you, Diane? I
Yeah.
said,
And I was like, read the lyrics. It might be.
yeah, I was like, oh no, because I was surprised. I was surprised because I didn't expect this type of song from her. It surprised me. I feel like it's kind of like the newer songs. I feel like it's less singing and more rapish ish, and it was surprising to me for her. And this is all my personal, but what I took from it when I first heard it. I'm like, is this a rap song? It wasn't a lot of singing. I felt like it's very newish, like the new artist, and I didn't expect it from Mary J. Blige. I was not feeling it. It took me a lot of listens to get it and to look at the lyrics. So the lyrics is what sold me on the song. It wasn't my listening to it. I had to get into the lyrics. I was like, Lord, I wasn't feeling it, Mary. I'm sorry. But because, and I think we can all relate to this, we are at an age where, I mean, really, these are milestone ages, right? We're 40. I remember when I turned 40. Man, that was such a milestone. 10 years later, here I am about to be 50. Here Diane is about to be 60. And I think we can all really, and I'm speaking for all of us, but I think we can all really relate to this song because where she's coming from. So I'm going to speak personally for me. I feel amazing. And that's what she's saying in the song. I feel amazing. She's like, every day I feel like it's my birthday. Bring the cake in. I'm like, yes, Mary, I'm right here with you, girl. Now I'm feeling the song because and she's 50 and now I'm about to be 50. So I feel like I could really connect and relate to her because I feel like that all day long, like, I just want to celebrate life. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be bogged down. And things happen, right? Things happen. But I just want to love life and celebrate. And that's where I am. I am so looking forward to 50. I don't think I've ever looked forward to a birthday as much as this one. And I don't really know why. 21, 30, 40. I mean, they were all good. But this one, because I plan on living to be 99, it's halfway through my life. So I got to go the other half. This one, I'm stopping and I'm pausing and I'm being thankful for every single moment, every single person, every single year. And that's part of why I'm posting on Facebook. Y'all all up in my business. I'm letting people all up in my business, seeing my backstory. But it's really about a celebration. I'm celebrating all 49 years that I've been on here, and I'll be 50 in just 30 some days. I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating publicly with everybody.
Yes, yes,
Everybody, y'all. I'm happy. This
Yes.
is where I started, and here this is where I am, and I love where I am. So I'm gonna
Yes.
stop right there. I'm gonna let Diane and Ty chime in. And
Yes. Yes, I love it. Y'all know I love birthdays. I love celebrating. I love life, even though it's not always good days and good times, but I try to grasp all of it. Um, I get it, when with your I don't know, I love birthdays. And some people want to say, why do you want to celebrate your birthday? We celebrate all other holidays, but just like
Mm-hmm.
you said, life itself is just like it is amazing. Just little simple things. And I don't even think it's simple to be able to wake up in the morning and put your own feet on the floor. I mean, I am 59 and there's some 59-year-olds that can't do it. It's the truth. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
it in them. They don't have they just what is amazing? Just waking up and opening my eyes. It's amazing. And I do want to grasp every minute that I can of I don't know, God, me and we've been talking about how long I'll be here, right? And it's a long, long time, right? Healthy, let me say that. I don't want to be
Right.
here 100 and I'm
Yes.
feeling sick. I want to be here
Right.
100 and moving. There
Yes.
was a friend of mine had a party. Anyway, I was saying, because I'm always saying this, when I leave here, I'm gonna be kicking and screaming because I'm not, I'm just not gonna be ready, God. We'd be fighting. So he said, my sister, and I wasn't expecting this with the story, but he said, my sister, she was fighting, and he said the next thing
Ah,
and she had passed away. She had passed away.
oh, that's horrible.
When he told the story, everybody laughed. Oh, I laughed so hard, but I get it. I get it. You know why? She fought to the end. She fought till
Mm-hmm.
she couldn't fight no more. She didn't go laying down and saying, okay, it's over. She fought to the end. And that's my thing. Not that I'm a fight to the end, but I am going to enjoy this to the end. And that's what Mary was talking about, just being, just having a good time. She said, I think it might be my season.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. It's my season.
Yes.
Yes. Every day is my birthday. Bring the cake in.
Bring the
Yes,
cake
bring it
in.
all. And I might already have the cake. You come over here. She says, lights up, let's go. I'm just saying, it's just, and some of these, it don't even have, some things don't have to be a big story.
Mm-mm.
Just that word amazing, just to know that we could start all over again. We got to press the restart. We all have something huge to celebrate. I remember when I turned 40. Baby, let me tell you this little story right here. Baby.
Hey, Elijah.
I just only had 2 kids, but I thought I was grown. I don't want to repeat that celebration because it was me and the porcelain bowl. We had got married that night.
What? When you
But
turn 40, Diane? When you
yeah,
turn 40,
girl. Woo,
you,
yes.
you celebrated?
Did I? Yeah, I did. I had a good time. But when I turned 50, I had a wonderful dinner. I had 25 friends. We went to a restaurant. And then after that, of course, Milton was my photographer. And then after that, we went upstairs. They had a club upstairs, and you could look down and see the people in the restaurant. So we just partied all night. My brother was here. Then we thought we was grown. We went to another club afterwards. So yes. And what will I do this year? I cannot believe I don't know. But
What? I can't believe you don't know either. I've been planning this party for 6 months. Six
yes,
months
I
I've been
don't
planning
know.
this
But
party.
I will be following your steps. My 60, and I ain't a social media person, but I will be posting I'm going to post every day for 60 days. Yes.
Okay,
That right
okay.
Okay.
there
I think
It's
I'm gonna do.
hard. It's
I
hard.
think.
I'm telling you, because I'm like, Lord, what am I going to talk about today?
Yeah.
And just think I have 32 more days to go. I'm only on day 18. So I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but stay tuned, y'all.
just,
Okay.
just think about your life. Yes.
Yeah. I loved in the lyrics. I loved how she started off the song with just kind of just laying out the lines. Like, look, I'm
Correct.
not about to fake because everything I do is real. She said, look, whatever you thinking about money, she said, I got money in a doggy bag and I ain't missing no meals. Okay.
Okay.
She said, don't move on me wrong. I need to save my energy. And I understand that. I feel that. Like, look, I ain't got time for it. I don't got time for the drama. I don't have time for the mess. Then she said, everybody, family, leave it to the industry. Cut out all that noise. We ain't talking that way. I love that lyric. Cut out all
Yes.
that noise. We ain't talking that way. So that's kind of like back in the day how you say talk to the hand.
Okay.
And then she said, move. We ain't moving like that. No way, no way. Cut out all that noise. Only positive vibes. I don't pay it
Yes.
no man. I don't pay it no man. I
Yes.
just like you could just tell she's in a fun moment in her life. She's having fun. She's just like, look, hey, I'm just not about the drama.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That,
exactly where she is.
that's so.
Yeah, she's like the same thing you said, Ty, when she was talking about the drama. I meditate daily. It's a line here. She says, I meditate on the daily to keep saying. I mean, I'm going on my mind. I'm going crazy. I think it might be season. In my season. I'm elevated. So just thinking about the meditation, right? And whatever that looks like for you, maybe meditating, praying, something that I try to do. One of my decisions or plans for the year is just to be closer to God,
Yeah.
kind of center myself, starting your day. I really did feel the lyrics of these songs. I'm like, I am right here. This could be like an anthem, I think.
Yeah.
I think I would have it as not really like a song to be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this, but let's
I
play.
listen to it like that.
I'm gonna play it at my party so we can turn up. I'm gonna ask them to play it. Hopefully they have it. I'm gonna tell them, hey, bring that because it's really just 70s music. So we don't listen to mostly, but we can get we can
You can slide that in there.
slide it on in there. But yeah,
Okay.
I definitely feel like a woman of a certain age, and I'm saying woman because there are differences between men and women. I think women tap into the hear more. We're more emotional and things like that. Men can be like, hey, I'm gonna keep it moving, and they feel these things, but they won't express them the way that we do. It comes out there.
Mhm.
So I think a woman of a certain age, and I'm saying of a certain age because I say at 21, I wasn't thinking like this. I wasn't here where she is in this song. I wasn't here at 21. I was here at 30. 30, I was like, hey, I'm partying because I had been some people's mamas, wives, and everything. And I'm no longer a wife. I still got the kids, but I ain't got no husband. So I'm 30. So I wasn't here. But now, 50 coming on down the road, I feel like, I feel amazing.
Can I say something? At 30, I had just learned how to celebrate myself.
Mm, yeah. And you know what, Ty, you say that. I said, moving forward after this 50th birthday, 50, I'm going crazy. I'm having a party and I'm traveling. But after this year, I don't think that I have no plans. I have no plans to have another party or get together or to get people together again for my birthday. I have no plans to do that anymore after 50. And I said that in connection to what you said about celebrating myself, because I am going to celebrate every single birthday, but I'm not celebrating it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I want to celebrate myself the way that I want to celebrate me, which is going to be on somebody's plane going somewhere else. So every birthday moving forward, I have decided I want to visit a place that I've never visited before.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I'm going to do after 50, really 50, because I'm going to a place I've never been before. So I'm going to, and even if like throughout the year, I'll travel and go to places, but in February, for February 5th, in celebration of my birthday, it has to be somewhere I've never been. That's the goal, to go somewhere I've never been. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be celebrating myself the way that I want to celebrate, So this is why it's important to me to get everybody together now, because I don't know when we all will get together again, because I'm not doing it. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. For me, I want to do a party, but then it's like my mind keeps changing about what I want to do. So I need to solidify something because I only got 6 months, and I don't want to be doing it at the last minute. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not having no party.
What you say? What you say
I'm
now?
not having a party.
You're not. Why are you low all
I'm
of a
not
sudden?
having a party.
Okay. Okay. You're not
I
having a
had,
party?
no, I always have a party.
Okay.
I'm like not always have a. I'm always doing something. I'm always pulling people together, and it's maybe it might not be all the same people, but I'm always celebrating. I'm celebrating my birthday. I'm gonna celebrate your birthday. If you say, "Oh, it's my birthday," it's your birthday. Come on over. You know what I'm saying? So I want to have a party, but I don't. I don't want to give it to myself. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I don't want to do all of that. I don't. Yeah. I don't. And I deserve to say that I don't want to.
Yeah,
yeah,
because you always are throwing parties and party for everybody, celebrating everybody else, and that's
Yeah.
okay. But Diane, let me tell you this:
Tell me,
do
girl.
not leave your celebration up to other people. Do not end up being disappointed because you putting all you thinking. And I don't know if they are not. I just don't want you. When 60 come, you need to celebrate 60, even if you don't have a party. You
Oh
need
no.
to.
Oh, absolutely. What's my name?
Okay. Don't
Who
you?
am I?
Don't be waiting. Don't wait on these
Wait,
other
who am
people.
I? My name is Diane Hamilton, baby. I don't wait for nobody to celebrate my birthday.
Okay.
That's a negative. I ain't waiting to look at. I'm just saying that I don't want to. Last year, I celebrated for a while. I said I was going to do it the whole year, but anyway, I wound up having the party in April because I wanted to do it outside, which was nice. And I just don't want to be. I don't want to go through. I don't
It's a
want to go
lot.
through the planning and all that. I'm giving Kareem a party. I don't want to go through. I don't want to go through all of that. Listen,
Yes.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but whatever it is, you better know she gonna be having a
Okay.
good time, baby. You wait.
Diane, what
Wait.
day of the week is it? March what?
My birthday is on a Wednesday,
I mean, no. What day? What date? March
the
what?
16th, March the
Oh, March
16th.
16th.
Is
Oh, the
it a
day before St.
Wednesday?
Patrick's Day. Okay.
Is
Yes.
it Wednesday? Let me see.
I meant the date. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, my
March
birthday is a
16th,
Wednesday.
and yours is in June or July time?
June 24th is on a Friday this year.
June
Okay.
24th.
Well,
Okay.
just know
Yeah.
that when I come on here March the 16th, baby,
Is your
baby,
birthday on a Wednesday?
let me tell you, and it won't be no, it's water in
Wait,
here.
wait. Is your birthday on a Wednesday as well, man?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you coming on this show on your birthday?
What? I don't know.
We gotta have a party, man. We gotta have a party. We
Baby,
have to have a virtual party.
baby, let me tell you. How do people say, let me give you my cash app? I don't even know. Look, I don't even know my cash app. But look, I'm coming up here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm coming up here. You my girl, baby. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, because you know, your birthday's in the middle of the week. Sorry, my birthday's on a Saturday this
It's
year.
okay. Guess what? You absolutely right. But guess what? I could make Wednesday my Saturday.
You sure can. You sure
Okay.
can. You could
That's
take
what
the
you
day
call
off. You could go travel somewhere. Girl, please.
That's
Yeah.
what you call being creative.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I'ma just let God he'll open the door. I want to do something different.
Yeah.
I want to get down with the get down somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but it's okay. Whatever it is. I don't
Well, I
even
would say come
know.
to Chicago, but you already be here in February, so.
Look at my face. It's gonna be cold in Chicago. I'm
Well,
already.
you coming in February, which
I
is gonna be
know.
cold.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking that step. Whew. Yes, it's okay though. So it's okay.
Yeah.
party. I'm coming.
Yeah, but I think this was a good song to kick off the new year. It's just so hype. This song makes me hype when I listen to it. I may rewind it and replay it like at least a good 6 times when I play.
Oh
But this
wow.
is this is kind of closer to my generation in a sense too. So
What do you
yeah.
mean? What do you mean?
The style of the song. How you
Yeah,
were
and
saying
that's
that
where
first.
that's
Yeah.
why I wasn't feeling it like that because I was like, wait a minute, it's not.
Hey Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, this is not Mary type music. This is feels very 2022 ish.
She's
It
trying to
felt
reach a
very,
different
even
audience.
when
She's
I
trying to
first
touch the
when I
dream.
first heard it, I was like, what is this? I'm like, what is this? Yeah, I was not feeling it. I had to listen to it and really get into the lyrics and dig into them. But you said something about the video. It's funny what you said about the video was the opposite of. I'm like, this video doesn't have really much depth to it at all. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I felt like it didn't go with the song because the song is so deep to me that the video, I guess the video is just like, hey, I'm
But
having
it's a
fun. I guess
yeah,
it's like I'm having fun, but I didn't like the video. I didn't like it.
it's
I
a
didn't.
party song.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was not. Now the video, it didn't win me over at all. Not at
So
all.
if you was the producer, if you was the one that was creating the video, tell me how would it went?
You know what? That's a really great question, Diane. I will tell. It will probably have scenes in it of different things of happening, like in my life. Like if I was, it probably would have had an actual scene with me having some cake and celebrating my birthday. It would probably have me doing. It probably would have had me jumping out of the airplane like I've done. It probably would have
Already
had me
did.
horseback riding on my on the horse like
Beach.
I've done. You know, things like that, just like celebrating life and being happy. Just that whole and she can't dance either. It was like not
I
fair.
like Mary's dancing,
Mary
but
cannot dance.
I love her dancing. But the thing about Mary is that person you described in the way you would have produced it, that's not her. Mary is ghetto fabulous. And she is. And that's what I love about her.
She's ghetto, but I will agree with you on that.
So she
I
made
like Mary though. I'm not saying I don't like Mary. I'm just saying I don't know. You say that she is. Maybe she is. Maybe she's one of those people that. Oh, I don't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like there are women who kind of just are always the same. Like even as they age, they don't really. Do I want to use the word mature? I don't know. Evolve. I'll use that word. They don't really evolve. I know women like that personally. That how they were when they were in their 20s, they still like that in their 40s. And I guess to me, I'm like, have you evolved? I get what you're saying. You ghetto, you this, you that. That's the same stuff you were doing when you was 20. It all looks the same. Like I'm not feeling that part of it, but I get what you're saying. I just think we evolve usually, and maybe that's my personal thought. And maybe Mary is just, hey, who I was at 20, I'm the same person. Even though I'm celebrating where I am in life, I guess to me in the video, it didn't come off like that. Even the song in itself, like the whole beat and the rap stuff of it, I felt like, maybe she's just still trying to be relevant to these young people because it felt like one of those type of songs, the way that it's delivered.
I didn't take it that way. From what I've followed about her, because everybody knows it's no secret, I love Mary J. Blige. Like I love her. That's like one of my dreams interviews. And I just feel like she was just letting her hair down with all that she's gone through publicly with her divorce and just how she had to revamp. So I feel like she wasn't trying to be serious, or she was just trying to be like, look, I'm just having fun. I've been stressed out these last couple of years with this man and decisions I've made and this and that. So now I'm just like, I just want to be fun. I like the beat. It spoke to me in the studio. So I'm just gonna make me a fun song. And that's how I took it. I'm biased. But
yeah, I still look. I'm listening to you, but I'm still because I'm trying to see if you say something to make me say, "Yeah, I see that." I'm still where I am. I'm like, she's 50. She's still doing. I mean, still like the same. And I just wasn't feeling. I really wanted some more depth to that video. That's all I'm saying. Diane, what did you think?
I just like to hear y'all talk going back and forth. I was like, okay, well, just listen. I don't really know about the video or whatever, but when I get what you're saying, Ty, because I'm thinking about Mary herself and the things that she's been through, and I could just see just coming. And then we got to also remember that she's not the creator a lot of times of these videos or any of them, any of the artists. I don't think too much. I could be wrong, but I didn't see the video. But
you saw the little clip that Ty played though.
no.
She just played it.
But at this point in her career, she has creative control. So
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
not
say.
saying
This
that.
is-
I'm just saying maybe she
does.
didn't. I didn't see it, but I also
She
feel
did.
that
Yeah, she did.
I also feel that she is free.
Yeah.
That she's free, and and maybe it might be feeling like she's doing something from the 20s, but maybe she couldn't do this when she was 20 because of all that she went through, and she was so busy trying to just survive at 20 in her 20s. She was just trying to. I remember she said, I was big, I was playing my records on the radio and I still lived in the projects, and it was just a lot going on with her as a person and even her surroundings. You trusting some people, you're dealing with this, it was just so much. And I think she's coming to the point in her life that she can let her hair down and she can have a fun song to say, hey, and let me do that.
And she can also not be as creative as some other people, period. When it comes to those videos, like a Beyonce or Janet Jackson or Michael Jackson, people who just like.
But she's never been.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Maybe she's just not in that kind of creative, because they will come up with some stuff. You'd be like, Michael Jackson will come up with some shit. I mean, some stuff that you'd be like,
that's all your words. Excuse me, ma'am.
I
Say shit, because that's all your words.
He would though. So I guess I'm expecting something different from her, which she really has. I will give you that side. She was true to herself, but yeah.
You want her to be deeper than what she is.
I want her to
And
be
Mary,
deeper than what she is,
just yeah. She's deep in the song. She's gonna always go by what she's feeling. That's how she is. So yeah. I'm sorry she disappointed you.
She did disappoint me. That's okay, Mary. You're still my girl. You got the whole hit. You still staying relevant with the young people. I would like to know. We're gonna move on to what's going on, but the last thought of that was, I really would like to know how young people are feeling. Are they feeling that song? That's what I want to know. I want to know.
Tammy said real quick, I feel like the song was reflective of where she is in her life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we all agree on that part. I mean,
it's
we
the
all agree
video
on that part. It's just I was talking about the video part. It's like, yeah, I expected it to kind of go with the song. It didn't go with the song to me, but Ty said it did. So we got split. Ty said it went with the song.
I'm a fan too, Ty. I went to every concert that she had, especially down here, everywhere she been. I was right there. I even brought a ticket to be close, and the people that I was sitting next to, they were snobs. Guess what I did?
Elijah said terrible song, terrible video. Oh, whoa.
Oh, Elijah don't like it.
Okay, Elijah.
That's my son. I'm telling you. What? We were like, man. I'm like, Elijah, you got to get into the lyrics. You could probably like the lyrics, the song, though. And he loved Mary. He does.
That's
Mary,
what I told your mother. I love Mary. Though.
He said, I love Mary, but that's my girl, so I'll give her a pass.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got to get into the lyrics. The song itself, when you first hear it, it's like, he said the same thing. It's like, but anywho, let's go. Because Mary girl, you're amazing. You look amazing. And we all feel you.
We love you, Mary.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. So, what's going on?
Well, what's going on real quick? We're going to make it quick. So here's what we were talking about. Wisdom should come with age. Everybody believes wisdom should come with age. And but how do you know that you've acquired wisdom, you know. That's so the question is, what should wisdom look like? Who? And I was thinking about this question, trying to figure out how to really answer this question. And I feel like with wisdom, oh, it's so hard to really put it in words and articulate it, but I think it should come when you're giving wisdom, it should lead to like some type of positive outcome. Like that's the only way that I can describe it. If I'm using wisdom, the wisdom should help me get over humps that I would have normally stumbled over. Or wisdom should be able to give somebody some advice that will help them make the right decision towards something. So to me, that's what wisdom looks like. If I can give advice that actually is beneficial to that person's life and not make it worse. I don't know. This was a hard question. This takes some really
Yeah.
like sitting and being deep with it.
It's a really deep
That's a
question.
really deep question.
Diane, do you want to go next?
I can teach her because I know you done looked in the dictionary.
You already know, girl. You know I looked in the dictionary, don't
You
you?
did.
Elijah says wisdom is when you're able to handle situations you've encountered in the past with a new and improved outlook and grace. Oh, I think that's a good
I
explanation.
like that.
This
Yes,
29-year-old
absolutely.
trying to sound like he got
Okay.
some
I
wisdom.
do feel that wisdom do come with age. It should come with age. I think wisdom is experience. It's something that I feel like it's things that you've been through, and maybe even some of the things you might not have been through, but it's that wits that you have that you just look at things different. When you're younger, you might make decisions, like they say, a kid think like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
As a child, you
Yeah.
think as a child, and as an adult, you think as an adult. And I think that's where the wisdom come. And sometimes we grow up a little faster than others, but I think it comes with time and it comes with experience. And some we don't always have to experience everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Mm.
you can just look, be on the sideline, and just look and be like you ever see some kids and they can be playing, they get ready to do something, and you be like, baby, you don't see
Yeah.
that puddle of water?
What is that?
Yeah. So, Karen said, experience of life, acknowledgement of life experiences. Because, yeah, I don't think, because I feel like a 20 something year old can have wisdom depending on how
Yes,
much they went through in their life.
absolutely.
If you went through a lot of things and you've learned to learn from those lessons, and because all wisdom is applying lessons learned from
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I think Tammy trying to get her thoughts together. So I'm gonna wait and
Well,
see
can I
what else
say
she posts.
it's
Wisdom is that light bulb, the brighter, uh, that brightens through your experience. Yeah,
and everybody
Valerie said
using
that.
that word experience, and that's the
Yeah.
verb experience. That's in the dictionary. So let me read what y'all said the dictionary says. The wisdom is the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. That's one. And then when I saw this one, I was like, this is a good one too. It's the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. But this one says the soundness of an action,
Oh,
decision with regard to the application. I think this is an excellent definition. The application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. I'm going to say
Yes.
it one more time. The soundness of an action or a decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. How can I apply these things that I've experienced?
Yes.
How do I apply the knowledge that I have? Because it's simple, it's easy for us to get these things, but if we're not applying it and exhibiting right good judgment or sound judgment based upon our experience, then how are we displaying the wisdom that we've acquired?
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, and I like what Tammy says too here, when she said wisdom can come from your inner circle. And then also she says choose your tribe wisely. This
Yes.
makes me think of how great my for those who had great moms or that good auntie that had some good words always to say or something like that, or even from your mother. And then you get older and you be like, my mama taught me, blah, 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 blah. That's wisdom. That's coming from your inner circle. You can always remember things your grandmother taught you. And sometimes you don't understand it when they're saying it, but then you may go through something and then like who said the light bulb? Valerie said the light bulb. And you're like, that's what Great Mom was talking about, So yeah.
And then I think people, let's just say your kids, especially Diane, I know you have adults. I have adult children too. When they call you and they want to get your advice, that's an example of they think that you have this wisdom, right?
Absolutely.
That you can give them because they recognize that you have sound judgment, you have experiences, you have good judgment. So
yeah, Elijah said my little piece of wisdom I got from Grandma Margie is you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Okay, Grandma Margie. All right.
You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them.
I know that's right.
All right, Grandma Margie.
You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them.
That's funny that you say that, because I think of things that my mother said to me, and I was like, oh, please, back then. But now I think about it, and I said she knew what she was talking about. And a lot of my cousins always say that she was the truth teller. But like you said, it was wisdom because she was able to see, and because she already had those experiences, that she was able to see some things and tell me some things. But I didn't want to listen to her.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm telling my kids that, right?
No, but it makes me think about, like, I was in the car with Kendall and we were talking about something, and then I just was like, it is what it is, baby. And Kendall was like, well, what does that mean? What does it mean it is what it is? And I said, to me, saying it is what it is just an acceptance that something has happened, that you can't change it, you can't do nothing about it. It's going to be what it is. So it's just accepting that it is what it is and moving on. And he was like, oh, okay. He said, and he understood. I was like, because it's just some things you can't change. So it is what it is.
Okay. He's going to use that later on. Wow.
Yes, he is. He probably going to tell me because he be telling me some stuff.
Okay. So, we're going to get ready. We did come on a little late, so we're like 2 minutes early, but we're going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. We had a great start this week. Hey, you know what, guys? Remember that on the 4th week of the month, you get to choose a song. We are trying to focus on songs that kind of focus on starting over. So if you have anything that you want to suggest for us, go ahead and send it to us. You can put it on our page, or you can email it at ladiesandlyrics3@gmail.com. I'm trying to put something in the works in regards to our song because we kind of been waiting for that, but hopefully we'll have something coming out soon. But anyway, we're going to sign off. Let's listen to a little bit more. Let's watch a little bit more of this video that Ty love with Mary while we do it out. Guess what? We'll see y'all all back here. We hope you have a fabulous year. We're looking forward to some great shows this year. We'll see y'all all back here next week on Ladies and Lyrics.
Bye.
I'll pay no mind. Every day like my birthday, bring the cake in.